Welcome to another episode of Making It Keto, and today we're going to be making wings. The key is we're going to be making 3 separate wings. You guys are going to love this. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, so today we're going to be making some wings, 3 different styles. So guys, I got this recipe off of Sam the Cooking Guide channel. I love watching this channel. He has great content, but he doesn't do keto foods. So when I see something that he makes and I think I can make it keto, that's what I do. And these wings, that's exactly what I did. So guys, y'all gonna love this. 3 different flavors. Just kind of something to keep it fresh on the keto diet, because you know sometimes it can get boring. So that's another step towards us making everything keto. So let me show you guys how to make these wings. All right, so first thing, you want to get your wings dry. So what I did, guys, is I pretty much took some paper towels and I patted it dry. The drier you get the wings, the crispier the wings gonna come out. So that's gonna be important. So once we get the wings dry, you're pretty much gonna just hit it with whatever type of seasonings you want to use. I think I use salt, pepper, and paprika. So once you got your seasons in, then you want to use some baking powder and you want to toss it all together. So the baking powder helps absorb some of the water inside the chicken, making the chicken very crispy. So once we got everything in the bowl, let's just give everything a good mix. All right, once that's done, we're gonna go ahead and cook our chicken. So guys, let's go ahead and preheat our oven to 450 degrees. And what we're gonna be cooking the chicken on is pretty much a baking sheet with a cooling rack. So you wanna go ahead and spray your cooling rack, because we're gonna be flipping the chicken in the middle while it's cooking. So what we're gonna do is pretty much, we're gonna cook each side for 25 minutes. So you let your first side cook for 25 minutes, then we're gonna flip it over and cook the other side for 25 minutes. And once we've done that, we're gonna hit it with a broil on each side for approximately 3 minutes. After that, our chicken should be crispy and it should be done. But while that's happening, we're gonna go ahead and make this sauce. So while that's cooking, let's go ahead and make these 3 sauces that we're gonna toss our chicken in, guys. All right, guys, so don't forget, I'll be linking all the exact amounts and ingredients in the description box below, because as I call out the ingredients, I probably won't be calling out measurements. So refer to the description box for the exact amounts that I'm using in the sauce. All right, guys, so the first sauce is going to be a smoky garlic Parmesan. So we're just going to make the base for this right now, because we won't add the Parmesan in until the chicken's out the oven and we're tossing it together. So pretty much it's just really olive oil, dry thyme, oregano, smoked paprika, garlic powder, and kosher salt. So we won't be adding in the garlic parm until the wings are out of the oven, guys. So that's the first sauce. It's very simple. All right, so moving on to our second sauce, which he called it a Korean honey garlic. But guys, you know we can't use honey on the keto diet because it's high in carbs. So I had to revamp this one a little bit. So pretty much what we're going to be doing is we're going to get out a medium saucepan, because we're going to simmer this down. We're not going to boil it. We're just going to simmer it, get everything incorporated and reduce it just a little bit. So what we're going to be using is some garlic, some minced garlic. We're going to be using my favorite low carb syrup company in the world, Walden's Farm. You already know what it is, guys. I love this stuff. It brings the sweetness without the carbs. So we're going to be using that. We're also going to be using some curry paste. This is going to give it that spiciness that we're looking for, guys. We're also going to be adding in some rice vinegar, and we're going to be using some soy. What he used soy, we're not going to use that. We're going to use liquid aminos, because you know on the keto diet we try to stay away from soy. Although some of us do have it every once in a while, but I'm trying to make this as keto as possible. And also we're going to set aside some sesame. We're going to go ahead and add the sesame oil in with everything else, but we're going to set aside some sesame seeds to mix in once we're finished and the chicken's out of the oven. We're gonna go ahead and mix all that in and with the sauce and everything and make it one big family, guys. Let's do this. And once everything's together, we're going to go ahead and bring it to a simmer and let it reduce a little, set it to the side, and let's get started on our next sauce. All right, so the next one, guys, is called a Cilantro Pesto. So this one really wasn't hard to convert because everything in it pretty much keto. So what we're going to do is we're going to get out a food processor and we're going to mix everything in a food processor. So what we got going in a processor is our garlic. We're going to use a serrano pepper. So guys, with the pepper, you can kind of use whatever pepper you want. Serrano is what he used. But when I tasted it, you could use any pepper you want. Serranos are a little bit spicy, on the spicy side. So you want to be careful with it. I added a half. So you want to be mindful of that. If you like spicy stuff, you might can go ahead and add a whole. But you do want to remove the seeds from it because that will make it even harder. Depending on your spicy level with food, that's something to keep in mind. We're also going to add in a head of cilantro. The leaves only. Cut the stems off. We're going to throw the whole thing in. We're also going to add in some pecans, some kosher salt, some pepper, and some extra virgin olive oil. Sorry. Once we get everything in, we're going to go ahead and give it a blend and get everything mixed well together. So guys, as you can see, I was adding my olive oil while I was blending. That's not necessary. It's just the method I choose. So you can add it in before you start blending. All right, guys, and after everything is finished blending, you may have to scrape the sides down a couple times, but this is what you're looking for. This is what you want your cilantro pesto to look like. And if you want it more runny, you can also add more olive oil. All right, guys, our chicken is done. They are super crispy. So I'm gonna go ahead and dress them out, get them all dipped in the sauce. And when I was done, this is what they look like. All right, guys, that's it for the video. If you like this recipe, hit the like button. If you've been liking the content recently, go ahead and hit that subscribe button with the notification so you can know when I upload every week. Y'all guys know the motto here. We make it keto easy by making everything keto. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.